President Park Geun-hye met for summit talks with Uzbek President Islam Karimov on this Tuesday. In a joint statement, the two leaders agreed to bolster their political, economic, and cultural relations. On the economic front, a number of MOUs were signed. Our Choi You-sun sent this report from Tashkent.
President Park's state visit to Uzbekistan this week comes as Korea looks to expand business projects with its #1 Central Asian trading partner. In 2013, Korea and Uzbekistan traded goods totaling some $2 billion. With a Korean stake of more than $8 billion in Uzbek gas field development and chemical complex construction projects, President Park and their Uzbek counterpart Islam Karimov agreed to expand cooperation in the areas of energy, textiles, and transportation. Seoul asked for Tashkent's support for Korean businesses taking part in a $4 billion Uzbek gas development and processing plant and in the construction of a $300 million solar plant in Samarkand. Uzbekistan's solar power industry holds great potential thanks to the country's great exposure to sunlight. The two leaders also talked about Korea helping to develop an Uzbek electronic government administrative system and signing a deal to build a textile complex in the country, which is the world's #6 cotton producer. President Park also asked that Korean firms be granted permission to take part in an Uzbek highway construction as part of a 5-year transportation infrastructure development project. The Uzbek leader also endorsed President Park's Eurasia initiative, which aims to reconnect the Far East and Europe through Central Asia by linking energy and logistics infrastructure across the continent. The next stop on President Park's Eurasia Initiative campaign tour is Samarkand, a city that was at the heart of the Silk Road. She'll then travel to Kazakhstan Wednesday for a 3-day state visit. Choi You-sun, Arirang News, Tashkent.